Hello everybody, my name is Kirk with Game Goblin, and I'm excited to open my first copy of Rock, Paper, Scissors, Bomb with its new artwork. I use the Game Crafter, a print-on-demand service for my games, similar to Cafe Press or Shutterfly, but highly specialized for board and card games. This allows hobbyists and independents like myself to create games without needing to order, warehouse, and ship thousands of copies just to scratch out a few nickels profit or break even. The service is a bit more expensive because they only print an order when they receive it instead of printing and storing tons of copies. It also lets me spend all my spare time designing and creating artwork instead of trying to store and ship copies myself out of my garage. The quality has become pretty great over the years, and the Game Crafter has definitely put a lot of thought and love into how to pull their business model off. Let's crack it open. I'm pretty happy with the box design, and the quality of the cuts and folds of this tuck box has improved quite a bit over the last one I ordered a couple years ago. This game uses a 40 card deck with 2.5 by 3.5 inch size poker cards, so I used a tuck box that can hold up to 54 cards. This gives it plenty of room for the small 12-page instruction booklet. I'm very happy with the print quality on the booklet, and the fold and staple are not bulky at all. Instead of a helper card, I used the back of the booklet as a quick reference guide. Now the fun part, let's get the cards out. For the front of the cards, I didn't use a border as the drift on the final cut may be an issue, so the fronts look great. I used a texture for the negative space, which made the cards much more interesting, and I tried to use textures that went along with the theme of each illustration. Because the cards are fresh cut, the edges are getting a little caught on themselves right out of the box, but a few riffle shuffles quickly smoothed those edges off, and there was no more sticking. Let's take a few close-up shots of the cards so you can see the print quality. Again, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. The texture under the border color is intentional. I like it aesthetically, but it also has the added benefit of hiding any small imperfections in the print. Checking out the card back, I'm happy with my attempt at a traditional playing card design. Where I got a little ambitious was with the border. The Game Crafter does warn not to use a thin border, as there can be some drift in the final cut. This is 100% my fault in the design, and I'll know to keep the border design more similar to how I did the front of these cards in the future. Checking out the rest of these cards, I'm very pleased. The thicker border compensates for any drift in the cut, and the art is very crisp. There was a little bit of ink dust on some of the cards, but it came off with a little bit of rubbing with my finger. Thanks for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you want to see more of my games or tutorials related to game design. If you have any questions, comment here or hit me up on Discord, Facebook, or Twitter. You can find links for all those and the latest news on GameGoblin.com. Thanks for playing.